Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I'm back with another reaction video. Your boy Playboy the Beast is out of prison, and he is doing a non-beef song, so we're going to check it out and see what's up with 1776. Hopefully, I can put this on YouTube. We will see. Let's dig in and see what's up. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Hold on. We're going to hit it right off the top. Y'all know what those little white stones right there means? If you don't know, you're about to know. That right there is freedom in the ground. That right there is people who have fought and signed a check for you to be free. Their blood is the reason that you can say things that are despicable and have the right to do so. They're the reason that you get to hold arms, and they're the reason that you get to do things if you think the government is not following the rules.
Tired of the bullshit, about to pull a 1776 in this bitch.
Like, I'm non-violent these days, y'all know that, right? But when the recourse of law fails, there is only one recourse left.
The people tired of the bullshit, about to pull a 1776 in this bitch. 1776, what we up against? 1776, fuck the government. 1776, what we up against? 1776, fuck the government. Yeah, take a look around you, we the people waking up because we tired of the bullshit. Safe to say we've had enough. Stop the government telling us it ain't really adding up, and you don't have to be a genius to see that they're all corrupt.
There is a coordinated happening in the middle of all of this, and nobody is paying attention. Everybody gets upset about these corporations. They're like, boycott these corporations, but these corporations are major employers of capitalism in this country, and they employ a lot of people. And what happens if a lot of people lose their jobs? You get economic instability. What does economic instability lead to? Government handouts. There's a whole lot of boycott this big company and boycott that big company. And I'm not saying that the reasoning isn't good. Sometimes the results are worse.
Put your middle fingers up if you're riding with Trump, and if you're really about this life, I think it's time to raise up.
I'm with it. I'm about to start leaning more heavily into this type of a situation. Like, not advocating for revolt, right? But for a revolution. And that's a revolution of thought. I want us to be intelligent for once in the last 100 years.
Be in this position if they really gave a fuck, but they don't. The tree of liberty is in need of blood. These traitors hating on the net, they try to say I'm not a patriot. I love my fucking country and it's blatant, they just hating it.
That man went to jail for just showing up somewhere. From what I understand, he wasn't even really involved in nothing. He was just there. And so that's more than a lot of people have done. I'm just saying.
Calling me a grifter cause I rap out trying to save this shit.
And that I ain't got no time for nobody talking that mess, right? If we don't have somebody out here talking about it, then we all going to fall for it, right? And so we have to work around censorship. That is a real life thing in this country right now on this platform. We have to work around censorship. We have to be careful with what we say, right? But
country and it's blatant, they just hating it. Calling me a grifter cause I rap out trying to save this.
You can make money talking about something that is correct.
A true soldier.
The real grifting is when you're talking about something that you don't believe in, that you have to know is not real, like what CNN does, Chris Cuomo in particular, knowing the facts of the story and then intentionally misrepresenting them so that the American people are deceived, right? That's a grift. When you're out here and you're making a rhyme and you're putting it to music, and you're shooting a video, and you're putting it on the internet, that is called work. That's what that's called. That's called work. It's not called a grift. A grift is getting money for intentionally lying to people about something. Work is doing what you believe in and putting in the effort and getting the results. And that's not a grift, so feck all the haters.
But I'm surrounded by these Satan, I'll be ready for whatever.
There's a lot of them out there too, and people don't believe in that, but I do. I believe in energies and entities, and I believe that all of that is a real thing. And there are people out there doing things with real life rituals, and you don't have to believe in them. They do. And they can take the energy that you invest into their thing. So if you're watching the thing and you're hate watching, you're still feeding the energy.
never really ride with Trump forever. We the people come together, we can overcome these devils. I believe freedom's a treasure, never concede to the press. 1776, it's time to make our country better.
Better.
We the people
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what the whole concept of Make It Great is. To make it better, right? Make it great again, even, is making it better. But, like, we got this whole twisted-ass concept of the American dream. That we think that the American dream is a house and like, food in your table. It's not it. Like, we were lied to with that Great New Deal. The American dream is the ability to choose your path. It is the ability to work your ass off for what you want, but you might fail. That is part of the dream, right? You are dreaming, you are gambling on yourself, and you are either winning or losing. That is the dream. It is the ability, because here, on this spot of dirt, for the first time, you could do that. You could just decide, hey, I don't like where I'm living. I can move. I don't have to ask anybody to move. That used to be a thing. Even if you were a freeman, you had to ask somebody to move. That was real. And so what we did here is unique. It is a whole different thing. And yeah, we messed some things up along the way, but we are striving towards that freedom. We are striving towards everybody being able to choose their own path in life, whether that is the correct path or not. And we need to get out of the way of restricting that. He got me talking this morning.
About to pull the 1776 in this bitch, yeah. So we the people tired of the bullshit. About to pull the 1776 in this bitch, yeah. 1776, what we up against. 1776, fuck the government. 1776, what we up against. 1776, fuck the government, yeah. I wrote this verse to let y'all know Joe Biden sucks. And if you got a problem with that, you can suck my nuts. It's 2024, baby, you know we ride with Trump. And if you vote for Biden, my best guess is you're a cuck. I got some people hating on me because I said let's close the border.
Like, he got them one-liners.
Against my people,
Them one-liners. I interrupted myself.
You're a cuck. I got some people hating on me because I said let's close the border. But I'm not against my people, I'm just wanting law and order. We got millions.
That's the thing. If you don't have borders, you don't have a nation. And that is it, period, the end. Personally, I want to pull every single one of our boys from back, right? From back across the water and put them on point with weapons. And if you want to cross the wrong way, to light them up, boss. Roll on one, roll on two. Fire's on hot, I got you. Like, for real, I want to man the border. I want to put a stop to this human smuggling. I want to put a stop to this slave trade across the border. And if we got to shoot people to do that, I'm okay with that. I am. Because if you don't have a border, you don't have a country. If you don't enforce your laws, you don't have a country. And so if you're not doing the correct thing, I'm okay with you getting the ventilation. I am. And I value all human life, right? I obviously value your life more than you do if you're trying to sneak across the border. That's how I feel. That's the same as if you come in my house. Would you shoot people for your stuff? Yes. I will hit you with a hatchet until you quit moving.
Invading us from other countries, many living off the system that comes from our tax money. But they say that I'm a traitor and I'm trying to be Caucasian. I just want my country safer for the...
That's the silliest shit too, bro. All these people with that race shit, y'all just need to stop. That's so silly. Like, it is so beyond silly. In 2024, to still be hung up behind color of skin. That's so stupid.
Children that I'm raising. This is the situation that Joe Biden has created. And I know you Democrats ain't ready for that conversation. I said what the fuck I said, and I'm standing on it. Anything I say and do, best believe I'ma own it. And I ain't never switching up or backing down, no, I'ma fight. And I would never be ashamed, cause in my heart I know I'm right. We the people tired of the bullshit. About to pull the 1776 in this bitch, yeah. So we the people tired of the bullshit. About to pull the 1776 in this bitch, yeah. 1776, what we up against. 1776, fuck the government. 1776, what we up against. 1776, fuck the government, yeah.
All right. Y'all make sure y'all get back over to Playboy the Beast's page and give him a like, share, and a sub. Throw him a comment and let him know you appreciate what he is doing. I do, right? I'm not here to talk about rap styles. I'm not here to talk about flow, right? I could appreciate a good flow. He had that beat the whole time he was doing his thing. It was a great beat. I'm here to talk about the meat. I'm here to talk about the things that are being discussed. And if it's a good thing to be discussed, we stop and we talk about it, because We need to bring as much awareness to all of these situations as we possibly can. And some people will say, oh, you talk too much, and I don't care, don't watch then. What I am doing is feeding the correct energy out into the world. I am not participating in the rituals of negativity. I am participating in the rituals of we can win, we can all come together. I have been praying earnestly for this country to come around, and I have seen change. I see indicators of my prayers being answered. I pray every single day for peace, love, forgiveness, prosperity, and freedom every single day, and I see it. I saw it when I prayed for censorship to be removed, and we got a new YouTube CEO, and a lot of the restrictions fell off. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And Twitter got bought right after that, right? The dude made the decision to buy the platform 2 days after I started praying for something to happen with the censorship. And we've seen accountability come out of that. I am feeding my energy into disclosure. I am feeding my energy into responsibility. I am feeding my energy into raising awareness on the real questions. I'm trying not to focus on the stuff that is going to pull us down. But sometimes we need to talk about the negative consequences that can come from actions. We are at the point where the tree of liberty is looking awfully parched. There is an awful lot of things that cannot happen in this country that should be God-given inalienable rights. There are people being prosecuted for nothing. There are people being held without bail and without recourse for multiple years without trial in this country. That is not acceptable. It is not. And we have zero accountability for that. Now, I've been praying for the non-aggressive route of reconciliation for that, and I believe that this election cycle is that. I think that we're going to win it. I think that the next 8 to 12 years is going to be absolutely amazing in this country. I think that we've got a rough 6 months ahead of us. I think that we have to keep our heads and we have to be very careful not to fall into any traps. But I think that the momentum is there, and I am speaking into existence the right side of this every single day. I'm saying it out loud every single day when I talk to my God. And so feed the right energy. All that beef stuff, I don't mess with that. That's wrong energy. This right here, this is the right energy, even though it's a little more aggressive than I care for. Sometimes the aggression is the only option, and I am fully aware of that. I am someone who has had to execute that. And so I'm okay with that. When I say that I'm going to give you every opportunity to do the right thing, but I'm going to take care of me and my family in the extremity. I am not going to let you walk over us. It will not happen. I have lived too rough of a life for my children and my grandchildren to have a rough one ahead. That is a promise. While I am breathing, I am going to do everything within my power to keep us on the right side of things. And that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Playboy, this was great. I love it. I love the energy of this. I love the location of this. I love what you were trying to do with this. Now, I don't think we're quite at that point yet, but we're getting awful damn close. That tree is awful damn parched. There's only one way to water it. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. God loves you. You are perfect, holy, and complete just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt's Take. Peace.